Hi guys, welcome to Friday's literacy lesson. Now it's just a quick video from me today as it's our last lesson before we break up for half term. Today we're going to be reflecting on everything we've learnt so far and we're going to be creating a literacy revision poster. So that's hopefully going to help us with our learning next term because we're going to know what we need to focus on. So we have come to the end of term and now it's time to reflect on some of the topics and skills we have looked at by completing a revision poster. So well done, you should be really proud of yourself for all the fantastic learning you've done so far. What I would like you to do is to get a piece of paper and you are going to fold it so you have 4 different boxes. You're then going to identify 4 areas which you would like to improve on. So for example, if I grab my piece of paper here, I'm going to fold it in half, then in half again, and then when I unfold it, I'm going to have my quadrant that looks like this. In each of these 4 areas, I'm going to choose myself 4 targets that I think I need to improve on. Now, guys, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you're not good at or that you've got wrong. It could just be things that you would like to practice more on. Maybe you were struggling with word forms or thinking about different adjectives, adverbs, nouns, verbs. So that can be something that you can improve on. Maybe you can improve your homophones, or maybe you need a bit of practice on punctuation and when you should use the different punctuation marks when you're writing. So I've got an example to show you. Right, so here is an example quadrant, which I'm going to show you different ways that you could fill out your revision poster, just to give you some ideas. So one way you could fill out your revision poster is just by writing a list and writing on it, simple as. So for example, in the target spellings, you could just list, revision things. So guard, experiment, group, etc. So you might choose just to write things that you remember. Particularly with target spellings, you might have to have a think, which spellings do I struggle with? Which ones can I be practicing a little bit more of? Another way you could fill out these boxes is by doing a little table. So for example, words forms, if you wanted to have a practice at maybe some of the different word forms, for example, verbs and adverbs, you might choose to do a little table. You could have a table of 4 and do all 4, adjective, noun, verb and adverb. And then you would list as many as you can. So verbs, of course, would be our doing word. Verbs would, of course, be our doing word. So have skipped and walking. Lots of different verbs. And then our adverbs would be describing our verbs. So slowly, gracefully, beautifully. You could write the definitions in sentences. So for example, if I was looking at figurative language, I could write a simile. A simile is when you compare something to something else using the word like or as. Then we could put an example, e.g. my coffee is as hot as the sun. My coffee is as hot as the sun. So you might choose just to do simple sentences for your revision. That's fine. Great, like that. Or if you wanted, you can have a go at maybe doing some pictures and making it a little bit more, colourful and creative, that's absolutely fine, guys. So, for example, if I wanted to work on writing in a consistent tense, say, for example, if I'm looking at the past tense, so I would maybe think of some verbs that are in the past tense. So let's have, for example, here, drank, played, and swam. Okay, if I'm practicing past tense, maybe I could have a look at some verbs that are in past tense. I could then draw little images that would go with that verb, just to make it a little bit more colourful. So, for example, drank, I could draw a little cup. Played, I could draw a ball. And swam, I could draw some waves, some water. Just an idea. It's just another idea of how you might choose to set your revision out. There's not a right or a wrong way to do this, guys. It's totally up to you. This is your revision poster. Okay, so whatever way you would like to fill it out, that's completely fine. As long as you identify 4 different target areas. So it can be whatever we've looked at so far, anything you're maybe struggling with or need a bit of extra support and practice on. This is really good to be reflective, as it lets us know how we can get better at our work. Okay, so have fun doing this today, and try and be as reflective as you can and identify where you can improve in your learning. So it's your go now. Well done for all your hard work this half term. We are so proud of you. You've done such a great job. Never give up, because great things take time. Take care, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic half term. I'll see you after half term for some more super learning. Bye.